Alafia, it's Yanifa Owini Adina Durusimifa Omishango. And shadow work is not a life path. It is not a life purpose. It is something that you incorporate into your lifestyle. Hi, I have a mentorship program. It's a practically spiritual journey from self to source with Ifa. And one of the modules in the program is shadow work. And so I was talking to one of my students and they're trying to get to the bucket. They were still finding things that triggered them. And so I said, you're going to do shadow work your entire life. It's not something you do and then you don't have to do it anymore. You have to reframe what it looks like to just be living and existing. Shadow work is something that's going to happen throughout your life. I'm still doing shadow work. Plenty of people I know still have to do shadow work. It's something you incorporate into your lifestyle. The purpose of the module and many other modules is not about you getting this thing and getting it like in this moment. It's about getting what you need and learning from this moment, learning and how does this integrate into your life? How do you integrate shadow work into your life so that it is a part of your lifestyle and it does not become this thing that keeps you stuck? Because it's very easy to be like, oh my God, I'm still triggered. I can't do this. Oh my God, I'm still being triggered. I can't do that. Oh my God, I'm still healing. I can't do this. And what it does is keeps you in analysis paralysis. What that does, it keeps you stuck. Sometimes there are moments where we have to be still and we have to take a pause on things, but it doesn't mean that your whole life is supposed to be put in a place of non-action. That's not what that means. When we do shadow work from a healthy lens and a healthy perspective, what that means is we learn what shadow work is. We learn what types of shadow work for you. And then learning what types of things trigger you and how to tell when you are being triggered from a shadow work perspective. And recognizing that everything in the shadow is not something inherently bad. You may be actually emanating more of the shadow self, and what's inside the actual shadow, the root cause of the thing, is the thing that you should actually be showing. So my encouragement to people who are new in their journey and things of that nature, especially if you do not have a mentor, an elder of some sort that is supporting you and helping to guide you into how you need to do things that are going to be the betterment for you and your favorite destiny, is one, understanding what shadow work is and what that means to you. Two would be recognizing when your shadow is being activated, when there's trying to be a light pointed at the shadow. I would say three would be recognizing what behaviors put something in your shadow. So for instance, this whole I'm going to control my emotions. I don't need to feel spiritually bypassing emotions like anger and frustration and saying, well, if you're operating in your light, you never feel those emotions. Those things create shadows. You are actively creating a shadow when you do not allow yourself to feel the emotions, feel your God-given emotions, and take those emotions and do something with them. Is it journaling? Is it talking? Is it going to therapy? Heavy on the going to therapy. Like, you should just have a therapist. If you are in a position to where you can afford to go to therapy, whether it's medical insurance, employee assistance programs, have a therapist that you just talk to and share the feelings. This is where you can do, this is your place to do shadow work if you are someone who needs to talk those things out. Understanding that sometimes when something is vexing you in a most profound way, that is likely a trigger. Example would be for me, recognizing that people who give me long nose bother me because I give long nose. I don't like to tell people no. I like to be able to help out and do things, but I'm not supposed to be Captain Saber. I am not supposed to be that. So sometimes I have to say no. And I need to accept that I'm not always supposed to say yes. And when people deal with me, I need them to understand, you could tell me you don't have time. You could tell me no, like I can't do that today. That's okay. But when people don't, it's like, and why? It's because I do it too. So I had to like really sit with, why do I give long nose and what can I do to like, mitigate that? And it still comes up occasionally because I'm an Aquarius, and Aquarians in their shadow are Captain Saber. But I am perpetually doing it less and less and less. And that's the whole point. It's not the point of me to be perfect in the moment. I'm not trying to be perfect in the moment. I'm trying to be who I am in the moment and giving myself the grace and compassion to be exactly that. So that's my encouragement to you around shadow work. Shadow work is not a life purpose, it is something that you integrate into your lifestyle. Have a great day.